Maybe it's Maybelline? No, it's Photoshop. And if you are eager to learn about Photoshop, you have come to the right place. So hello and welcome. This is Himanshi Kaushik, your host of the day, and I welcome you all in today's webinar on basic Adobe Photoshop. And I hope that you all are safe, sound, and happy at wherever you're taking this webinar from. So before we learn more about the editing, Photoshop, and photos, and everything, the knowledge we're going to get through the session, let me introduce you to our expert today. He is Mr. Dipenderjeet Singh, Assistant Professor, Films and Performing Arts, Lovely Professional University. He is a magnetic personality which has great extent of expertise in production and camera handling. He has been a part of various institutes. He has written 2 research papers and 7 book chapters and has guided more than 30 capstone students. He has nearly directed over 30 documentaries, drama, fiction, and short films as well. He has immense experience of over 15 years in broadcasting industry also. Sir, this is a pleasure to be here in the session and to be able to hear you in the webinar. And with this, sir, I request you to please take over the screen, and over to you, sir, and looking forward for an amazing session, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Actually, we are giving here is the orientation that is related to software. For example, this is a Photoshop. So am I audible to you all, students?
Yes, sir, you're audible, sir.
Ma'am, is there any students present?
Yes, sir, there are students, but sir, they won't be able to speak, sir.
Okay. Then here is the interface. When we talk about is, the first thing is, this is Photoshop. I have to click over here is Adobe Photoshop, that is 2020. And the next step would be create new. This is the next interface. Then there would be some pop-up, opened in front of you. For example, this is the name of your project. You can write, for example, I'm writing demo class. So next one is, the second one is document type. This is the size of that your page. What do you want to take? So I am taking default size of Photoshop. This is height, width, and you can change it to centimeter, mm, or the pixels if you want to. And next one is that here is the background of your design. So I am taking as a default. Now press OK. If you press OK, there will be the one page in front of you. First of all, I am going to tell you about the tools, right? The first tool is the pick tool. You can drag and drop anything from one place to another place. Example is, I'm opening one page. Just wait. Let me download one picture. So I'm taking this picture. Saving this image to my download desktop where you want to. Picture and save it. Now it have been saved in downloads. I'm picking and dragging and dropping the picture. Okay, let me use. It's not working. Just wait. And this is, I have imported the picture. Then is, if you are working on Mac, then it is Command T. If you are working on Windows, it's Control T. So I am increasing the size as per my canvas. Now you can see these are the photographs which have been treated already. So I don't need it. So I'm cropping it. So for example, this tool, this is the pick tool. You can pick, drag and drop within artboard from one place to another place. And this is the selection tool. For example, if I have selected it, I can crop it. Command X, Command V, you can easily do with that, right? So I don't need it right now. So Control D is for deselection. If you see, here is the next button, that is the selection tool. For example, I want to select the size of that particular thing. I can easily select the size of that particular thing. This is the selection. And third, next fourth one is the crop tool. If I want to crop something, I can easily crop it. I can resize this with this crop tool and press enter. And next one is the box tool. If I am creating a box, then you have to do is Command enter. This is also to do with the resizing of the things. And next one is the dropper tool. The dropper tool helps in picking up the color. If I want to pick the color from one place to another place, I can easily pick. For example, this one. You can see here. Here is the color. For example, if I pick here, you can see the change in the color. I can pick, drop, drag, drop, anything. For example, I need is this color. Whatever you want to, you can easily pick the color. Next one is healing tool. This is the important tool when the photograph, old photograph, you want to, resize. This is Control plus plus and Command minus minus. If you're working on Mac, it is Command. If you're working on Windows, that will be Control. So for example, this, it helps as a magic tool. So I am picking up the color by the option button. If you want to increase the size, then open bracket. If you want to decrease this brush size, then it will be close bracket. Open and close. For example, option, click here. Now you can heal this. All the patches, rough patches would be gone with this. This is how we treat the photograph, restore the photograph. If I want to restore the photograph easily, I can easily restore it. You can see the patches, they are getting corrected with this. So this is the heal tool. Now you understand how to use it. You can use it anywhere, but you have to pick the same color. For example, if you are doing with the forehead, you have to click near around and you have to heal it. Because of the color will not match if you will be picked somewhere where is the light and dark shade. So it won't be useful. So you have to pick here. And the patching is done with this. Don't do much because of you can see the reciprocation that it is too long. So this eyebrow size was there, right? For example, you can decrease the size for more detailing option. Click here and fill it. Option. In Windows, it will be Alt, right? In Mac, it will be Option. Next one is this is brush tool. So brush tool helps in many ways. For example, if you want to do increase the size, that is open bracket and the close bracket. This is the next tool, that is brush tool, right? So if you have any doubts, you can student ask, right? So what I'm doing here is the brush tool have lot of options. If I drag and drop, I can easily say that these are the general brushes, dry brushes. The option comes with when I select the brush and I need to go to the top interface, click over here, there are the wet brushes. For example, this one, you can choose anything. For example, if I want, I'm just telling you how to use the brush. Control plus N, I am making a new window. So I'm taking another artboard. This is the print. I'll take A4, and these are the width and height of your particular project. You can easily see that. If you want to rename it, you can easily, it's the same process what we have done earlier as well. So the next option is create. I'm clicking on that. Your blank artboard will be created in front of you. Just wait, there is a technical issue. Control N. So I'm going to print A4. There is another option. I'm opting it. Right click, new, and here is the print. I'll take letter is okay for me. Demo class. Just wait. Sorry for the technical problem, right? So I am just waiting for the technician to come. Okay, I'm continuing with that, the old one. The brush tool is just, you can see there is a stroke. If I'm taking it, I want to take a stroke, I can easily do with that. For example, this brush tool is used for whenever we are designing with the poster, anywhere you can see that I want to fill anything. So these brush tools, you can choose the shapes according to your brush tool. For example, special effect, you can see the clouds, the smoke and the dot. You can choose according to your choice if you want to choose any of the brush. For example, this one. So brush will act like this. For example, this. The small dots are being created over there. Basically, this is help in the poster designing. So next tool is the stamp tool. This is the same tool which we have used like quick heal tool, spot healing, quick heal. So what we do is, now I want to increase the size of brush. I can easily increase it with the open bracket and the close bracket. For example, this way. Now, again, the option key or alt key is important. Press alt key, you can heal it. Now this is what happening. Heal tool is repairing your pixels. This tool is doing what? This is the replica of, for example, I want that, I'm clicking over here just for the demonstration. For example, this. So it will create the replica of that. Just wait, students. I'm pausing myself. Just wait, ma'am. I am just taking the help from my. Sorry, you are not audible, ma'am. Hello.
Yeah, sir. No problem, sir. No problem, sir.
Ma'am, there is a technical issue, so I am resolving it. Just wait. I am muting myself.
Okay, sir. No problem.
Now, what we need to do is that, for example, this is clone tool. I can easily clone whatever I want to. The problem is you have to be very close, and your size of brush tool must be according to your features. For example, here I'm pressing, here is the alt and I'm cleaning up. Alt and cleaning up, alt, cleaning up. So I can remove all the patches with this. It is very easy to remove the patches. See my old photograph, it is getting, better. For example, I want to remove this. So I'll press alt and I'll change it. So this is how we restore the picture. Sunny? For example, I want to restore this eyebrow. So I can increase or decrease the size of that particular brush. And I am putting up the patches. Don't rub it. For example, if I say I will do it throughout, so it won't be happening. Slowly, slowly it will happen. This. You can increase the size here from here as well. The size of your brush, the hardness and the softness of your brush. You can easily choose it with that. Now the next thing is, here is the eraser tool. You want to erase something. So again, the open bracket and close bracket, that is the shortcut for increasing the size of your brush. So what I'm doing here, you can see this is the erase, but I need not to erase. This happens during the poster. I want to remove something, I can easily remove with that, right? Next one is gradient tool. This is also important tool. For example, I want to create some sort of tint. I can easily give that. For example, this helps in the poster designing. This is called gradient. You can see how long I am pulling the gradient. The gradient is like that. For example, you want to change the gradient, you can easily change. Here is the basic shapes. You can click over here, blues, and these are purples, pink, red, oranges. You can easily change with that. For example, you want to take orange and you want to change the color of this particular gradient, you can easily change with that. For example, this way I can easily click on this, and here are the colors. You click here, you can change n number of shades. For example, I want to change yellow, a bit light. I can easily change with that. Here as well, click over here, click on the color. You can change the you want to add something, you can double click, tap here, and a bit orange. You can add n number of shape. This is what we call as the flow of that particular color. You can increase, you can decrease according to your choice. If I want to increase this, I can easily increase and decrease. Now I'm pressing OK, and again I have to drag that particular thing. This is how we add the gradient, right? Now next tool is, after this I want to create a text, then I will press T. The keyboard shortcut for arrow is A. For example, this is the lasso, L. L is the shortcut. You want to crop, C is the shortcut. You want dropper tool, then for example, brush, B, right? See this. So B is the keyboard shortcut. Command Z is undo. You want clone, or you want any of the brush, you can easily click the first. For example, T is the text. You can write text. You have to click here. And for example, I'm writing here is the demo class. Control A is the select. You can see here, you can change the font of your particular text. I want to change the style of my text, font style, font size, whatsoever it is, I can easily change with that, right? You can also download your favorite font and you can also put it over here. For example, this one, I am putting the Arial, the size, you can increase the point size 30, right? You want to do it in center, this is the center tool, right? So you can easily put it. You want to pick it, this is the pick tool, is the important tool, so you can pick it over here. So basically Photoshop is the interface where you can see I am creating, this is the background and this is my gradient. If I remove the gradient, and this is my text. So if you see on the right side of your screen, you will find the layers are there. I want to add some layer, I can easily add the layer. As my pointer is there, you can plus here and you can rename your, for just to remember it. For example, this is what we call as drop shadow or any effect. So I'm not creating it, I'm just telling you this plus button is helpful for creating n number of layers. So this is FX, this is important. If I want to do with this text, I want to add a drop shadow, I can easily add with that. So I need to change or pick the color of my demo. For example, this one. So yellow hai, I will add some orange shades and I'll say you want to change the angle of your drop, you can easily change with that. This is -10, -25. Where you want to give the drop shadow, you can easily pull it. This is the distance, you want to increase the distance. So spread, you want to increase the spread, you want to increase the size, you can easily do with that. Now press OK. There will be a drop shadow effect. You can see this is drop shadow effect. If I remove it, so the drop shadow effect, acha, just wait. I'm adding again drop shadow. This is the distance, as you can see at the back. But don't give that much drop shadow. It's not, it doesn't look professional. So very light, you need to add very light kind of a drop shadow. I'll change the color just to make it more visible. Here you can see I have done change the color and you can see the drop shadow is forming at the back. So it should not be that spread. It should be distance which should be not more than 5, 6, 4, 3, 2, right? And spread should be also very less. It should be 3, 4, 5, and size must be also not that good. It should be in the small number. Means to say that under 10, that is all good. Now here is the demo class. And you can pick, drop anything. I repeat, there are, if I want to write a text, then T is the keyboard shortcut. P is pen tool. You can see pen tool is selected. If I say H is hand tool, I can go to anywhere in the campus, the canvas artboard. So crop C, this is very easy. So that's why the interface have given us the easy to remember keyboard shortcuts, right? So that is very easy. Now I was doing with the photograph, so you know that how you can increase the touching and of the photograph, na? Retouching, touching. For example, I have also taken this picture. Old. It's very interesting. If I want that a black and white photograph should have a color picture. तो आपने देखा होगा there is a trend of nowadays that the many of the people, what they do is they come up with the black and white photograph and they use the color into that. So it's very easy. For example, this way this photograph is treated as a colored photograph. I'm just you can see this is the old photo restoration that is within 1500 rupees. So we can earn with that if we want to earn with by learning Photoshop, and we need to change any style of that particular photograph, we can change and we can earn the money with that. So next thing is I'll make one more. I'm removing all the things. I'm repeating it. Just wait. How to remove it? Select it, delete it. Select, delete, select and delete. Now, if I want to make a poster, control minus minus minus, that is the increase the control plus plus, control minus minus. This is the keyboard shortcut for increasing the size of your artboard. You can zoom in, zoom out, right? By control plus plus or control minus minus. Now, I'm going to give the demonstration for the cover page, magazine cover page. It's very easy. For example, the first thing is I'm taking this as a reference. For example, this is the magazine cover page. On the top, you can see this is the name of your magazine, which is what called as masthead. And this is it is lifestyle, sports, what kind of magazine it is. It's very important to file. And the next one is the year and date of that particular magazine. If it is May, then you have to write the month. This is in case of if the magazine is monthly, bi-monthly, yearly. So according to that, we are writing if it is monthly, then it will be May 2023. And these are what we call is the hook. These are the inside stories. These are the for the excitement of your particular audience, that if they want to pick the magazine, if they want to design a magazine, so they can easily pick with that. So students, the most important part here is the color palette. You can see the design detail. These are the colors. We don't use more than 4 colors if in design, whether it's any design. So we don't use more than 4 colors, right? So color palette is very important before deciding it. Every company, they have their own colors. For example, if I talk about LPU, we have orange, black, right? So gray, these are the colors which we will be using if we are opening up with any of the magazine or something. So यहाँ पे what I am doing here is, the number one is the text. It comes with T tool, right? The keyboard shortcut is T. So I'm selecting here. I'm writing here is, for example, I need is the good magazine name. So I'll say Pulse. Now Control A, select it. Why this is not visible? Because of I need to change the color of that particular font. Now it's visible when I have changed the color of here you can change the color. You want to change the style of font, you can easily change with that, but I will take a thick font which should be visible from the distance. So I am taking this impact. I want to increase the size. I will easily increase this, for example, 60. So I will put it in the center. You can automatically see that it's your magazine, whether you want to put it on left, whether you put it on center, whether you are putting it on the right side of your page. So I'm putting it on the left side. So there must be some margin which should be what we called it, the margin which is, for example, if you go for a print, there is a default margin which should be kept in, which should be taken care of, right? Because of print margin is the margin where if I put it Pulse over here, this will be cropped because of my printing machine. If I use printer, if we know printer, the printer keep 0.5 mm space margin line. So you have to be very careful. Now I am pressing Control plus plus plus. With this Control plus 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 is the zoom in. Now what I will doing, as I have shown the reference, that you have to write month, year and date for the particular magazine. So what I am doing, I'm again pressing Control T, clicking over here, creating a new font. As you can see, this is the layer is being created on the top. So I will click, I will here write is the date line. It's very important to, write the name of your particular layer. Now I will write this is the month of April, comma 2023. Now select it because of the font size is too big. So I don't need any font size. 12 is the readable font, right? 12 size of font is readable. So maximally we use is the 12 size font, or 11, 10, depend upon what kind of, you have the set orientation in your mind. So I'm putting it, I'm decreasing it. Now I'll turn it to the color that is black. So in design, what we call is we don't use 100% black, we use is the 90% of the black, right? So 90% of black is there. If I press here, command control T, so I can change the style. I can, for example, I want it proper, it should be 90. So I will write here is the 90 degree. I'll pull and I will place it over here, and my font size is big, so I will reduce it. Right? So enter is required. It should be in the center of everywhere. So this is my magazine name, dateline, timeline, everything is, we have sorted out. Now the thing is, I have to again press T. I have to write here is the fashion, sports, your magazine deals with, then space, then is the entertainment, I'm clicking here, Control A. Now I have to select the color. I am changing it to not white. I am changing a bit gray. Putting up here. And you can see if I say Command R, you can see the scale is there. So I will be balancing this. Command T. If you want to change the font style, you can easily change with that, right? Select it. Here is the font style. You can change the font style like this. And again, if it is big, then what you have to do is Command T. It's very easy. If you will do your practice, it's very easy. For example, this way. Now I need is a picture. I will go to Google, and for this, I'll write here the plus, and I need is the PNG photograph. Because of PNG, already background is removed. So I'll check for the PNGs. Yes, this is PNG. Right click. I'll pick the another one. This is not PNG. Let me select the photograph. This is PNG. Right click, save image to downloads, right? And go to find a Now it should not be in air. For example, Control T, I'll pick it. It's very interesting to design a magazine cover page. I'm pressing it, pulling it, and you can see the magazine, because of PNG, that is behind the face of our Virat Kohli. So I am removing this and I am adding up the glare. Glare here is, this is the gradient I am picking up and I am adding it. Now this layer is at the top. Back drop. What you have to do is you have to pull it to the back if you want. But the color of magazine page should be serious. It should not be like any color, like this is the not that good color. So I'm changing it, clicking over here, and I'm going to grays. These are the gradients. If you want to plane gradient, so you can click on the plane. If you want that it should be radical, it's here, radical. If you want that, there are the styling of your gradient. I'm clicking here, the basics, pressing here. I can easily change with that. Click over here. So I told you that 90% of black is not required. It should be gray. Okay. And here as well, it's too light. So I'll add to gray. Okay. So the dark and light combination will be working. So I will be putting up a bit light. Now press OK. I'll take the picture at the top, cover picture. I'm putting up, and so on. You can write anything. For example, now the highlight stories. Then you need is the text tool. Click here, right? Command T to just change it. Now these are the cover stories, and you can easily place the stories either on the left side or right side, right, of your picture. So this is how we design with the magazine cover page. If you want to increase the size, Control T, you can increase the size of your cover picture. Press enter. Is it easy, students? Madam, it's very hard that there is no communication in between students. Yeah.
Sir, basically, we have given a feature that is they can write their queries and whatever they.
Have they written something?
Sir, they just wanted to know about admission process in here. Yet,
Okay, this is very easy process of admission. You can go to our website, that is www.lpu.co.in, and you can directly visit to us in the department. You can also have admission query to the admission block, that is block 30, right? You can directly visit over there. And honestly, student, this Photoshop, photography, everything that is very interesting. This is very interesting field. As we daily deal with the film production, we make films, we watch films, we study films, we read films. So film production is a one of course which is to do with the entertainment. This is not full on. We have the curriculum that is of 40% of the theory and 60% is the practical. More you make film, more you learn. And this was the small demonstration, which is we do lot things. It's not only, you know, because of this was the basic thing for a student that I can only in 1 hour I can only give this orientation, right? But there is a lot of more. You can have queries of admissions in our website as well. You can go there, you can visit our website, you can directly visit to the department, you can see the infrastructure, you can in LPU you can have lot of, you know, exposure of your career. There are many another interesting course, you can join that, right? So this is all, ma'am.
Sir, thank you so much for the presentation again. And okay, sir, there's one.
It should be more interesting. It should be more interactive, ma'am. It's just like that I am sitting in front of computer and I am just doing it. So
Yeah, so definitely I'm gonna put this into the our seniors notice.
please.
Yeah,
Please.
and sir, again, I want to thank you for your presentation, sir. It was really, really amazing. And thank you for crediting your time, sir. And
Thank
sir,
you.
with this, we have one query. Is it online and how much does it charge?
Online, ma'am, means
As in, so this Adobe, so Gautam Poonj wants to ask, is it online? And if it is, then how much does it charge?
this is not online, dear. This is my software. I have installed the software. It is you can go to you can go and buy it from Adobe, right? I think student edition is near about 20,000 per year. It's a paid
Pay.
software. Hanji. And for us, you can know I am asking about the course.
Okay. Okay, Gautam, for that, I will be discussing about the course and everything. That would be my, for that, just wait for another 2-3 minutes, then we'll be discussing about all the courses and things.
Gautam, this is not online. This is offline course. You can easily join us, right? It's a physical course. You have the classes 9 to 5 from Monday to Saturday. We are there. And it's not only Photoshop, it's Illustrator, InDesign. There are many more software which we give the orientation about, right?
Okay then, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
And
Thank
sir,
you.
please allow me to tell students about bit about the admission process and how they can just.
Yeah, ma'am. Please, I'm eagerly waiting for this process as well.
Okay then. Okay, sir. So please stop sharing so that I can share my.
Yeah. Please, ma'am.
Yeah.
Is it off now?
No. Okay, sir. Just a moment. Just a moment.
Stop sharing.
Okay. No, please, sir. I'll do it from my end.
Yeah, please. Thank
Yes,
you,
sir.
ma'am. Thank you very much.
No problem, sir. Okay, so students, there have been many queries regarding admissions and journalism, right? And we've had questions, journalism and mass communication also. So what you can do is simply just go to our site, that is lpu.in. Okay, and once you put this lpu.in in your browser, you will be given this interface. Okay, so just a open placement. Yeah. So once you enter this site in here, you will be given this interface in front of you. There, basically, you can find out each and everything what is going on in the university, outside of the university, related to the university. Now, if you want to know about admissions and not want to know about your course, right? What you need to do, where you need to go is this admission thing. Admission. Once you click on this admission, right, there will be multiple segregation of the courses that is available in front of you. You can see after 12th, after graduation, after post-graduation, doctoral, 10th program, diploma, etc., etc. So we'll take up an example. Let's say we're going from an undergrad course, right? So what we can do is we can go after 12th undergraduate program, regular programs. Okay. Now, once we click on the regular programs, we will be given each and every domain and every discipline that is available in LPU. You can see all of the domains and all of the disciplines are available: engineering, computer science, agriculture science, etc., etc. Everything is available. Now the hot question was journalism and mass communication. So let's just take an example of that only. We click on journalism and mass communication, and then you see the program for undergraduation. You will be given BA journalism and mass communication. So if you click on any other program, okay, the course that is available in LPU will be shown. Okay. Now here, once we click on this BA journalism and mass communication, you will be given all the details about the course in the site only. You can see this option: program details, highlights, curriculum, fee, scholarship, program outcomes, how to apply, important dates, and apply now. So we'll just go a little fast and in brief so that you can just cover up all the point, right? So what we can find in program details is your eligibility. Whether you're eligible for a course or not, you can find through program details, right? You can see eligibility. Eligibility is 50% marks, aggregate should be there, and English should have been there in your 12th grade. Even if you do not have any English in your 12th grade, we do have certain points. If you qualify for these points, you will be eligible for them. Okay, now moving on, we will have a highlights. Simply either you can scroll it down or maybe just click on the highlights, and then you will be given all the highlights of the course. You can see 50 plus publications have already been published. We have been getting conferences, workshops, dissertation, design registration, etc., etc. All the students and what have they achieved while during the course and after the course is already given in the site. Okay, and then the hot thing is the rankings. Whatever ranking your university has related to your course, you can find out also other than your courses as well. So you can see we have been ranked third by Adobe ranking institution of innovation and achievements, and same you can just see all the rankings in here. Now there's one very unusual thing that this university provide is that they already give you curriculum of whatever you will be taught in your course. They already provide you curriculum firsthand. You can see curriculum details. You can see autumn term, spring term, first, second, and third year. You can see all the details, all the topics that you will be taught in the school, in the college, in the course. And you can just click on second year and third year, and you can just find out whatever you will be taught, and then you can make an enhanced decision as to where you want to go for the course or not, because this is how you can decide this is I'm going to learn in the particular course. Now there's one most important thing of the course is the fee structure. Once you click on this fee structure or you scroll it down, you will be given this page. You can see your fee will be 1,20,000 per semester, but again, this is not the fee that students generally pay, because we do provide a lot of scholarships. You can see we have scholarship based on your 12th grade and LPU NEST exam. And for this exam, you just simply click on this category 1, 2, 3. So basically our scholarships are divided into categories, right? So if you score good in your 12th grade, you will be getting all the scholarships represented here. But if in case, let's say you were not able to score that good in your 12th grade, but if you know that you're confirmed that, okay, I can perform better in the test, right? So what you simply need to do, you just simply need to fill the LP-NEST test and score good marks. You can see around 70 and 65. If you score out of 90, you will be getting category 1 cutoff. And similarly for category 2, 55 and 60. These are the tentative marks, right? So basically you can just count it as 5 up or 5 down. So according to the categories, you can get your scholarship. See, you can get for category 1, you can get up to 50% of the scholarship, and your fee will be reduced by 60,000 per semester. So it all depends on the students. If you perform well, the fee will be reduced. Okay. And more than that, let's say you were not able to find any scholarship around from LPU Nest or the aggregate marks in your 12th grade. We do have other scholarships, and for that, just need to click on this scholarship portion. And once you click on this, we can give you other scholarship special scholarships and financial aid. You just simply check it down from here, in which category you fall in, and just apply for that scholarship. I hope scholarship part is clear for all the students, and fee related queries have been resolved. Now we'll come to the salient features, of course, about the program. And then the most important part is your dates, right? So your dates, last date of admission is 30th April. So you need to apply before 30th April to be able to take part in your favorite course. I hope you just apply it very fast till 30th April, because after that you might not able to get your seat in your course. So please do apply before 30th April. And to apply, you just simply need to click on this apply now option. And once you click on apply now option, you will be given this page. There will be certain minimum requirements that will be asked. And after that, you submit. And once you submit, you will be given a dashboard of yours. And there you can just simply apply it online. I hope I have made clear how you can apply in the course, what all are the fees, and what you can expect while taking part in a course, and what all will be taught to you. And I'm waiting for any queries. If there are any query regarding anything. Okay, since we do not have any query, sir, okay, no problem. Okay, sir, since we do not have any queries, so I shall take permission from you and all the attendees, of course, sir, to wrap the session up, sir. Can I?
It was nice, ma'am. Thank you for giving an opportunity.
Thank you so much, sir. And thank you for giving an insightful presentation to all the students. I hope that they have thoroughly enjoyed the session like I have. And I was also gonna try the basic
Yeah, ma'am, please.
yeah, and for that, and so with that, I take leave to from all the attendees and all the participants and you, sir. And thank you so much. And until next time, attendees, stay safe and stay healthy. And thank you so much for coming in webinar.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.